Boy, we're just a few more days away from the big show. A few more days, ladies and gentlemen. And yet, here we go with the overhyping of small stuff and just the ridiculous rumors. But hey, that's YouTube for you. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Ryan the Professional here again with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys missed the stream, which was the RGT podcast last night, definitely go check it out. It's live on the channel. We actually announced the winners for the basically for the 2 copies of Detroit Become Human that I was giving away for the channel to celebrate over 3,000 subscribers. Don't worry, there's definitely going to be a lot more giveaways in the future. But I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for over 3,000 strong here on this channel. So for those of you who won the giveaway, I have your names pinned up top in the very comment section. So hope you guys enjoy. Definitely hit me up with a private message so I can send you guys, your prizes. All right. Other than that, let's just get into this video. So E3 2018. I see a lot of people putting a lot of faith in this. A lot of people jumping out their seat over this. A lot of people saying doom and gloom. And there's a lot of people just overhyping and just really trying their hardest, right, to act like promoters and promote this event. Now, we know people are going to be excited, whether it be for Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo, and that's reasonable. But one thing that needs to be said, and it goes deeper, and I mean deeper than just E3. This is in the very company itself. When you have a company that does not have any true leadership, that's where the problem truly lies. Now, why do I say Microsoft doesn't have true leadership? Well, it's very simple. You see, the proof is in the pudding. That's what a lot of people say, right? And the pudding in this case would be the games. Now, I'm not going to say there's no games. No, I'm not going to say that because I've already pretty much destroyed that topic to death. I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say in the overall quality of games. You see, when you don't have a captain at the helm of a ship, right? When you don't have the captain at the helm of a ship, that means there's no standards. No standards means no consistency. No consistency means underwhelmment. No consistency means terrible performance. No consistency means like bad optimization. I'm talking everything when you don't have the consistency. And that's what Microsoft's problem is. They don't have the leadership to give you the consistent value, or really, the consistent quality of games. I was about to say value, but true, that does tie into value too. But no, I'm not going into value right now. We'll say that later. But when you have the quality of games diminishing every single time, from games being canceled and rumored to be coming back, which I don't believe at all, even though a lot of people would probably believe that. I don't believe it. But from games doing that, from Microsoft themselves acting as if, oh, we're so out of touch by giving you controllers. It's sad. It really is sad. A lot of people are, I don't know what to say, man. I've said it numerous times. Even when Microsoft first started doing this, I never thought in my wildest dreams I would see a company like Microsoft that was pushing out crazy exclusives with the 360. I never thought I would see them go head-to-head with Controller Chaos, which is basically a modded controller company / custom controller site. But I never thought they'd be going head-to-head with them or Scuff Gaming as well. Scuff Gaming is also another company that just has custom controllers. But I never thought I would see them change their focus from gaming to controllers. And why do you think that is? It's because they do not have the proper leadership. They don't have the proper motivation to give you a consistent variety of games. And the reason why? Because people don't want to speak up. A lot of you do not speak with your wallets. A lot of you just make up excuses. And then you wonder why others do not act the same way towards you. And then you wonder why there's an overwhelming amount of negativity. The overwhelming amount of negativity is not people wishing Microsoft to be destroyed or to go away. No. Microsoft, we need Microsoft. Whether we like it or not, we need Microsoft. We need competition. But unfortunately, this is the problem with Microsoft, especially this generation. When you're not competing, then it's kind of pointless for us to call you, to say you're needed when you're not even competing. Microsoft has not released anything that's really putting pressure on Sony. Sea of Thieves? When we got Sea of Thieves, we had a Kraken that wasn't even complete. And now they just released the Megalodon, which, don't get me wrong, is actually better than the Kraken, but that's not enough. You still need that heavy hitter. Regardless of how anybody might feel about it, you still need that heavy hitter. And Microsoft in 2018 simply does not have that heavy hitter. They don't. With the leaked E3 rumors going around that there's going to be another Halo, Gears, and Forza, ironically, we've already called this before the event was even a thing. It's so predictable at this point. We all called it. We all knew it was going to be another Halo, Gears, and Forza if this leak is actually true. But one thing they didn't talk about on that, supposed leak list was the Splinter Cell. Hopefully that is at E3. Microsoft needs some surprises. Splinter Cell needs to be there. I'm not really hyped for Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but I know some people are hyped for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So maybe Shadow of the Tomb Raider will most likely be there, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with Shadow of the Tomb Raider. But when you look at everything else, and when you look at the variety of games that Sony has on the horizon, and you look at the variety of games that Nintendo has on the horizon, you can pretty much put two and two together and see where the direction of this company really is. There's no true leadership at Microsoft. There's no captain at the helm of the ship. There's no captain leading this damn this company into the right direction. When you don't have a captain, you have a team desperate for guidance, and they're just going around looking for anything that they can possibly grab to bring to you and hopefully get a positive reaction out of. Come on, let's be real here. How many things has Microsoft thrown at you this gen? How many things? And they just failed miserably. From the Kinect, right? From the Kinect, you guys completely destroyed that. From these underwhelming games, you guys do your negativity at that. It's bad. Microsoft needs a true direction, and that's fine. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand this. A lot of people might say this is hate. This is not hate. This is just common sense. There is no true leadership at Microsoft. Phil Spencer, I think Phil Spencer's a cool dude and whatnot, but Phil Spencer, he's not going off of, I would say, the right, he's not going off the right feedback. He's going off of the feedback that you guys are giving him for small stuff. Hence why controllers are now a main priority. Hence why PC is now a main priority. And hence why a lot of these first-party games are no longer AAA first-party games at the time. They're mostly backwards compatible games because you guys are giving him that feedback. You're telling him, you know what? We spent $500. We don't care about the AAA exclusives. We don't care about those AAA high-budget exclusives. You know what we care about? We care about old games that we played 20 years ago, upscaled to 4K. That's what we care about. And that's exactly what he's giving you. There's more backwards-compatible games on the list right now than there are in true exclusives this gen that are brand new for Microsoft. Sad but true. Sad but true. That has been his main priority as of late. His main priority. Phil Spencer, as much as I praise Phil Spencer, I don't think he's the right fit for this company anymore. I just don't. I don't. Some people might call me crazy. Some people might go, well, no, that's not fair. He came in late, for Don Matrick. Don Matrick's long gone, people. He's long gone. I mean, we need to let that go. Don Matrick's gone. His time's up with the company. He's been gone. This company had plenty of time to get stuff worked out for the Xbox One X. Plenty. But what did they do? They figured, okay, we can sell this console just by overhyping you. And a lot of you fell for the overhyping. There was numerous videos from small channels to big channels saying that this console was going to destroy the competition. It was going to make people turn in their PS4 Pros for an Xbox One X. Remember that? 6/4, as if we're back in elementary school. Yes, we know 6 is greater than 4. Do we really need to keep saying that? No, but they kept bringing it up. You had dudes come out to Woodgate that have no degrees in technology. No degrees. No degrees in technology. Dudes coming out of the woodwork acting like they have degrees in technology, right? Saying that, oh, I build PCs for a living. This console is on par with a $1,500 PC. You know what? Believe the developers. You guys are just haters. This console is going to destroy the competition, right? Remember those weird comments? You notice how they disappeared, right? You notice how those dudes disappeared. You notice how they're nowhere to be found anymore. I wonder why. Right? I wonder why. Every single time something positive comes out of the Xbox camp, whether it be something simple as Microsoft announced that they have more RAM than a PlayStation product, You'll always have that one or two Joe and Schmo, basically, that will sit there and grab onto that little piece of information, make 40 videos out of it, and then try to overhype you for stuff that they don't need to overhype you for. And that's the gravity of how bad things are in this community. That's how bad this community has become. Nobody wants to game anymore. All we want to do is act like salesmen behind our keyboards. Say it ain't so. Just tell me. I dare you to say I'm lying right there. But that's exactly what people want to do. They want to act like salesmen. Because, let me tell you why. That's the new trend. We're salesmen now. We're no longer gamers anymore, people. We're salesmen. Crazy. We're now salesmen. Nobody wants to game anymore. Nobody wants to be upfront with gaming. Nah. Nobody wants to talk about trophy scores. Nobody wants to talk about hard games to beat anymore. We don't want to talk about, hey, what was the highest Xbox Live score you got last week? Or what was the highest trophy level score you got last week? Nobody wants to talk about stuff like that. You know what we want to talk about? We want to talk about CPUs. We want to talk about APUs. We want to talk about cores. We want to talk about RAM. We want to talk about clock speed. We want to talk about DVD drives. It's like, you're in the wrong field. If you really care about those things over what makes a console what it is, you need to be on PC. And granted, I'm on PC. That's the reason why I bring it up sometimes, but I'm on PC. I'm not just on console, I'm on PC. But that's the problem in this community. So many people would rather overhype small stuff and mislead you, the gamer, into making you believe something that you know damn well is not the truth. It's crazy. You got people wishing Don Matrick came back over Phil Spencer. Don Matrick was a tool. He showed you right at the start of this gen. You really want him to come back and disrespect you again, saying that, oh, you're gonna buy this console because X amount of things. You're gonna buy this console because of that. Or better yet, oh, we have a product for you if you do not have an internet connection. It's called a what? An Xbox 360. Are you really gonna get back with this dude? You really gonna wish this dude a return back to Xbox after how he just treated all of you? Because 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't trust this dude at all. But granted, that's just how some people are here on YouTube.com. And I guess that's the way we're going about it now, huh? I guess that's the way. That's the way now, I guess. But all I know is my expectations are low. Very, very low. If I get excited at E3 this year, it's because I'm legit excited. But my expectations are extremely low. Not just for Sony, not just for Microsoft, but Nintendo as well. I'm done overhyping shit. I'm done expecting so much, because every time when we go into these events expecting some big reveal or expecting some huge show, we always leave underwhelmed. Even Sony did it last year. Let me tell you why Sony did it last year, because of what I've said in numerous videos. Sony doesn't have competition. Microsoft's not competition to Sony. That's why Sony came out and said, you know what? Hey, let's agree to one thing. We like games, right? We like true exclusives. Okay, I'm gonna show you 3 true exclusives, and I'm gonna get on out of here. That's what he did. He showed you 3. He showed you 3 exclusives. One of which was Spider-Man, which still looks amazing to this day. That was it. And he left the stage. That was it. People want to call people pedophiles for liking Nintendo products. It's like, I didn't know a game that was rated for everyone was for pedophiles, so I guess you're a pedophile if it's rated E for everyone. Right? Think about that. Really think about it. I suggest you look at the rating and then think about what you're saying. But, man, that's the community in a nutshell. All I know is, again, E3, we're almost here, and this company needs true leadership. Microsoft, you need a new face of this company. Phil Spencer has done what he could do. He's done what he could do, and a lot of stuff that he's done is positive, but for the most part, it's overwhelming negatives. Let me tell you why it's overwhelming negatives, because he's going off the wrong feedback. He's not going over the proper feedback. The proper feedback would have been for him to invest in not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but at least 5 different studios to give you more exclusives, to give you more value for a console, especially for a console that was hyped up as being a beast. A console that is a premium price console that is over $500 and is supposedly more powerful than a $1,500 PC, according to some retarded devs whose games run at 20 frames per second natively every time. But hey, that's what he deserves to give you, but he doesn't give you that. Let me tell you why. Because you don't speak up, and that's why Microsoft's in this predicament. And I don't mean to come off as a douche or anything like that, but that's the truth. You're not going to get change until you start demanding change. And yeah, that's the video. For those of you that might not like it, I'm sorry, but that is the God honest truth. Microsoft will not change until you give them the proper motivation to change. And that's just the law of the jungle, people. I'm Ryan the Professional. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. It really does help the channel grow. I appreciate it. For those of you that are new, definitely subscribe to the channel if you are new to viewing this video in this channel. Hope you guys enjoy. But that's it. I'm done. E3's around the corner. So I figured I'd just throw this out here as the show is literally around the corner. So that's it. I'll see you guys later. You guys be blessed. Y'all stay easy. I'm out of here. Deuces.